what's crazier? I don't have a hat on or that I don't have socks on right now. I feel naked without a hat and socks.
Well, I'm just so tired.
It's been an eventful day. Very eventful day. What's up, guys? Welcome to Every Inch Counts podcast. I'm your host, Josh Bogs Life Boger, and with me again, she is practically my co-host at this point, Faith Zimmerman, my girlfriend.
Hi, what's up?
You're tired. I'm tired.
If there was a cut and he cut out that part, it's because my dogs ran downstairs and I had to coax them back up.
Yeah. They invaded. It was an invasion. Secret invasion.
Oh, they've barely seen me the past 2 days. So.
No, because we've been busy. Let's get right into it. But with every inch counts, we're always inching. If you're not inching, what are you doing with your life? And every day, you want to get better. Well, we've been so busy. It's making us better. So This past week, completely busy with work and other fun activities that we're right about to get into. How about you take it away? What did you do all week?
All week? I don't even know what this week was.
For the weekend. You had to do a few things.
I worked. I don't remember this week at all.
Oh, no.
Yesterday, if you guys remember Sam from the podcast,
yep.
Him and his fiance Sarah got married yesterday.
So we went to their wedding. It was really fun.
And then I did the bridal party's makeup, so I was there from 11 to 11.
Yeah, you were there a long time.
Yeah.
I would not be able to do that. I gotta adjust myself. I wasn't even facing you. I was facing like here.
So it was fun. It was really fun. I got to see a bunch of Sam's siblings I haven't seen in a long time because they moved and they're all grown up, and got to watch the whole process of Sarah getting dolled up because I did it, and I don't know. It was special. It was definitely a special moment.
I'll tell you something. You lost it. When she walked down the aisle. You
sobbed.
Lost it.
Well, I was crying already at that point, and then I turned to Sarah, started walking, and I turned to Sam, and Sam is sobbing. So I start sobbing, and then I look back at Sarah and sob even more. And I'm like, I can't do. I helped her in the dress. It's not like it was the first time I was seeing her. Like, it was a lot. Like,
you were hit hard, like a brick wall hit you. I turn around, so I go like this. So she's sitting to my right. And I'm watching them walk down because we're on the right side. And I'm watching. And then I'm like, okay, let's see what she's up to. She's got tears running all the way down her face. I'm just like, oh, no.
Well, it's just like I've known Sam for 6 years now.
You've known him for a while, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a big moment for him. And especially from when I first met him to now, he has grown so much as a person. And I feel like Sarah brought out the best in him. And from when I first met Sarah to Sarah now is a whirlwind of confidence in herself.
That's good, yeah. Because, I've only been around for the last year and a half. Yeah. I've only seen them a handful of times.
Because I've known Sarah for 4 years now. And I don't know, just Sarah 4 years ago to Sarah now, like, I feel like she would be so anxious about walking in front of all those people on her wedding day, and to just see her glowing, I lost it.
We need to get her on the pod.
She doesn't want to be on the pod.
I know, she don't want to get on the pod. But I told Sam, we got to get... Sam's will be... I told him during this whole engagement process that he was in, I told him, you're going to get back on the pod after you get married. And he goes, I'm down for that. So he'll be on the pod sometime soon when I see him.
Well, we should be going to visit them soon, within the next 2 months.
Yeah, we should.
So you can bring it down.
Yeah, I'll bring it down. Me and him have a nice episode there. But today.
Well, okay. So we got home last night at like midnight. We walked in the doors at midnight.
Yeah.
Because
we were talking to Austin outside because we took him home.
And
we were dancing a lot though.
Yeah, we were. I like to dance.
My
I'm not very
hips
good
did
at
not
it.
lie.
I'm not a very good dancer, but I do like to dance, and Josh brings the energy, so you just kind of have to dance when you're around him.
Yeah, if you're not moving when you're by me, I just kind of look like a crazy person. So I think everyone gives me the benefit of the doubt, so I don't look like a crackhead. But my dance moves are killer. Ray gun, I will take you on one for some money.
They played some good songs too.
DJ was bumping the tunes.
Well, Sam and Sarah made a playlist.
Well, of course, every couple makes a playlist.
So you can't give all the credit to the DJ.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true.
But we walked in about midnight. I think we went to bed around 1. Well, I went to bed around 1. Because I probably went up to my room at like 12:30.
I went to bed around like that time too. Around there.
You said you stayed up for an hour after I left.
Yeah, that's like 1 o'clock.
We walked in the doors at 12. We watched a whole Big Brother episode when we got home.
Oh, so yeah, I was up until like 2.
Yeah.
I sleep on that couch behind the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, for context, last night, Josh he's downstairs and I'm in my room, and he texted me. He's like, I'm probably going to wake up at like 9:30, 10. And I was like, okay, just wake me up after you shower then, and I'll shower, and then we can go golfing, because we went golfing today. And he's like, okay. I wake up at 10:15. Josh is nowhere in sight. I sit in the living room and talk to my parents for a bit. Go downstairs, finally go to wake him up around 10:30. This man still does not come upstairs till 11 to shower.
Hey, I was tired.
I was tired.
You weren't moving your hips like I was. I was like
You
Shakira
also sat
out
at
there.
work while I was doing things all day.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, that's right. It's all right though, but we had a great day on the course. It was fun. I don't think she had that much fun, but she had fun the first time we went. But
it was 90 degrees. I am sweating buckets.
Yeah, but you were hitting the ball so much better than the first time you played.
It doesn't matter. There's the one thing I told Josh when he was like, you can come golfing with me now. I was like, just don't take me out in 90-degree weather and we'll be good. Today was 90-degree weather.
I didn't know it was going to be 90-degree weather.
You should have looked at the weather before you booked the tea time for 4 people.
I didn't know that.
You should have checked the weather before you booked a tea time that late in the day.
Well, you got to remember too, we had a person in mind that was going, and
you still should have checked the weather so then I could have decided if I was going to go or not, or just have you guys do 3.
Yeah, we probably could have. But I wanted you to go out again, especially because
I wasn't even in the same card as you.
Well, that was not my fault.
There's the whole point of me coming with is to sit with you.
Yeah, I know. So it was me and Austin that was on the podcast with his dad and her Uncle Ted. And the teams were me and Austin and Uncle Ted and Faith, because last night Uncle Ted said something like, no, I'm taking Faith and we're going to win.
No.
What happened?
No.
What?
Go ahead. I want you to explain it, because you explained it like he just said that out of nowhere.
Well, me and Austin, we were talking smack because we were like, what are we going to do for teams tomorrow? Because we like playing a 2v2, like scramble type game. And we're like, who's getting who? And I'm like, well, I honestly thought Austin was going to pick you and I was going to be with Uncle Ted. And I'm like, oh, what about me and Faith and you and Uncle Ted? And Uncle Ted's like, why you guys?
No, that's not
Then what happened? Then what happened?
You suggested that, and Austin goes, yeah, it's the only fair way. And he's sitting next to Uncle Ted last night. Uncle Ted goes, fair way? The fuck? Nah. Me and Faith, we're golfing tomorrow. We're going to whoop their ass. It's because Austin was like, that's the only fair way.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I clearly don't remember everything from last night.
I wonder why.
But we had to come up with some rule because they couldn't hit from where we were, or else we were just gonna wipe the floor with them because it's just
Again, the shit talk is still going on.
I'm just saying. So what happened? We came with the conclusion that me and Austin will play from the tips. So we played from the tips, the very back tees, and you guys played from the very front tees, or the red tees, as people call them.
That's what color they are.
Yeah, most of the time they are red. And me and Austin played pretty decent golf. I mean, we didn't.
You almost hit me twice, and Austin almost hit us once.
Austin's was a lot closer than any of.
Yours skimmed past my leg because my leg was hanging outside of the golf cart. At least Austin hit the back where the metal is.
Do you know the next shot I almost hit you too?
Yes, because Uncle Ted even said that tree saved us. Thank God we came to under this tree where the shade was.
Because it hooked.
I know.
Oh, man. But no, we didn't play that bad. Like, I was driving the ball pretty decent. Of course, I've had a lot of them that were bad, but I say like I was like 50-50 on my drivers today. My irons, same thing, 50-50. Putting was bad. My putting was so bad.
I didn't even putt half the time.
No, you were just letting Uncle... Well, of course, because Uncle Ted could just hit it farther than you.
First of all, take it back.
I'm saying when he gets a hold of it.
Take it back.
Okay, I take it back. Why? Why do I take it back?
Because it's rude.
Then what were the times where like Uncle Ted put it on the green and then you were like, oh, I don't need a hit now?
No, but
you didn't want to try to get it closer?
No, but if it went past the green, then I attempted. But if it's already on it, no.
You don't want to try to make it closer?
Not when I hit it in the bunker and I try to get Josh to let me hit it out of there just to practice, because we were going to take Uncle Ted's ball anyways. And he goes, nah, I got it. And I said, please let me try. And he goes, no, it's okay. Please let me try. And he takes it out and he wonders why I'm mad at him. And I go, I asked you 3 times to let me try. And Austin looks at you and goes, she did ask.
I maybe heard one of those.
I said it 3 times.
When I'm in golf mode, babe, especially how I was really like into it with Austin, I might have went past some things.
Uncle Ted literally looked at me and said, go hit the one in the bunker so you can practice, but we'll take my ball.
See, I did not know that. And then
I tried to explain it, and you just kept putting your putt in and dragging it farther away where it was. And I was like, well, there's no point in me fucking hitting it now. Like, what? You're just taking it way farther than it was.
Me and you have to start recording us doing stuff together, and people are going to think that we hate each other.
No. Okay, fun fact about me and Josh. When I'm overwhelmed, Josh thinks it's okay to just try and talk to me and play loud TikToks or whatever. I don't like that. So we've gotten to the point now where we'll lay down, not face each other, and play I Spy to get me to be calm enough to be able to watch something.
Oh no.
But I'm very specific with my choices.
Your I Spy picks are fucking brutal.
Like, I would say I Spy with my little eye something purple, and Josh would point at everything purple, but I would say it's the gem in the Infinity Gauntlet, and then he would be so mad at me because it's so specific. But otherwise the game's over too soon. And then Josh tries to be specific, and then I guess it before he guesses mine, and he gets mad.
Well, no, this is what's bullshit.
Okay.
Is that I try to make them hard.
Okay.
And you get them like in 2 seconds. I'm like, the fuck? And then you give me one that's like, you could barely even see the damn thing.
No, I can see it.
It's like behind. It's behind
No,
something.
not.
So there's like a little sliver of the color out, and I'm like,
what? What? When did that happen?
you did that on the Daily Bugle.
What? Oh, of what's his name's helmet?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
It was funny. I stare at the thing that I spy at directly every time.
But we're facing opposite directions. I don't know where you're looking.
No, sometimes you'll go like this. Over there.
I just like the fact when you can't figure mine out within like 3 tries, you're like, just tell me.
No, it give it more than 3 tries.
4.
No.
6.
Yes.
I have like 20 tries before I actually get it.
You ask for hints though. You'd be like, is it on this wall? Is it on that wall? Is it specifically on that bookshelf? Is it on my desk?
Well, that's how bad it is, because you'll pick a color that's like, and you'll also pick like a dumbass color too. Like you'll pick like chartreuse, and
I don't say that.
Oh yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You say like teal, and then I'm like, your teal is not my teal.
Yeah, we have way different teals, by the way.
And then I'm like, your purple is not my purple.
Yeah, because one time you said something was purple. I'm like, that is definitely not purple.
It definitely was.
It definitely
was
wasn't.
purple, just like the shade of green you thought I didn't see.
What?
It wasn't on some like pants or something. I'm like, oh yeah, those are green pants. And you're like, no, they're not. Or like a green like shirt.
Oh, it's because that shirt was not green. It was blue.
No, that was a shade of green. You know, the colors of light are only...
But anyways, I pick colors that are usually everywhere in the room.
Yeah. It's so bullshit, and I'm over it.
We have fun.
It is fun. It is fun, but, you know, at my expense, it's fun.
You laugh at me too.
I laugh at you when you get it right spot on, like you're in my head. Like I feel like sometimes you put a USB in the back of my head when I take naps.
I think I know you better than you know me.
My data. I know way too much about you.
Okay, first of all, way too much. First of all, we're in a relationship. You should know way more than way too much.
I know everything.
Okay.
That's what I should have said.
Okay. You didn't know about your surprise party.
The whole point of the surprise party is that
Why was there quotations? It was a surprise.
It was. It really was.
So take back your quotations. Thank you. Ew.
That's right.
He's just ew.
Yep.
He's just doing it to irritate me.
No.
This is why we can't videotape ourselves doing video games.
No, if we did, it would be the best thing on the internet. I truly believe that. We haven't finished Portal yet. We should replay It Takes Two and record it on my Switch and put it on YouTube. I think that would be funny.
We can see. Also, we don't have the game. It's on my Switch, so you have to record it on my Switch.
I have a capture card. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just saying, we can't do it on yours. I don't have the actual game card. We downloaded it.
I know.
So why'd you say my Switch? As in your Switch.
I meant to say the Switch. I'm sorry.
If you can't tell, sometimes I forget the camera's there and I'm just talking to you like I normally do.
Save me. I'm kidding.
No, someone please save him.
All right.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
We were talking.
Derailed.
I don't know.
Golf.
We golfed. She didn't like it. It was too hot. I played pretty good, but that's it. We won. You guys didn't beat us. Your bogus ass scores. I look on their score sheet and I see like bogeys and double bogeys, and I think I saw a par. And I know damn well you guys didn't shoot nothing but triples the whole damn day. Yeah, don't spit out that. Yeah, you're gonna spit that out.
Real quick?
Not allowed. You gotta find a place for it. Just like you did in the water with all the balls you hit today.
I only hit 2 balls in the water, thank you.
I think about 2 in the water.
So you're not better than me. I hit one 7-iron shot on the green, And I heard Josh, as soon as I hit it, go, she hammered that down. And I landed on the green next to Austin's. And I looked at him and said, it's on the green, bitch. And Uncle Ted hit it. He goes, yeah, we're taking her ball, bitch.
I went up to her after like the second hole. And she's
it was like the third.
The third hole. Well, no, it was the first hole. So, okay, it was a weird thing. So we had to tee off. Our first hole was hole 17. And a couple holes go by, and I'm like, oh, I never was asked what my girlfriend was up to or how is she doing. Like, I should probably go over there.
Yeah, he ignored me the whole time, guys. We were golfing for 5 hours.
I did not ignore you the whole time.
Ew.
Oh, my God.
I'm literally going to puke on the podcast. Stop. I'm taking the headphones off. You don't stop.
Okay, I did not mean to. Those just came out.
Like, literally, I'm holding back my gag. Because I'm afraid I'll puke if I gag. I've had too much pizza tonight.
That should be a t-shirt, holding back my gag.
Just keep talking.
All right, so we had to tee off on 17. Did not talk to her for like 2 holes. And I go up to her, I ask her how she's doing. She goes, don't talk to me. I'm like, why? She goes, you're the enemy. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's golf. We're all in this together. And she's like, no, you're my opponent. She goes, and then she's walking away. She looks at me and goes, love you. I'm like, this motherfucker.
I actually said, love you from a distance.
I go, this motherfucker. I'm about to shell one. And I shelled the next shot. It was hilarious.
If I'm being honest with you guys, me and Uncle Ted hid every time they hit their golf balls because we were afraid they were going to hit us.
Okay,
good measure, by the way.
We had 3 close calls. We had mine which skipped right past the cart. Mine that skipped behind the cart.
The only reason you didn't hit the cart is because it hit the tree that we were under.
If that hit the tree?
Yes.
Dude, I hit that thing good then. That's why it turned so much. That was a good ball. And then Austin's, he dead on hit the cart. He hit one of the bags.
So my uncle goes in front of the golf cart and he puts the like shield protector up for Josh's because he's like, I'm just gonna hold this here just in case. And I've like turned, and then Austin goes and he takes the shield down, and I sit back up and I turn around and we see it come at us, and we both duck real quick. And Austin goes, sorry. He's like, where did it go? It literally was perfectly in between me and my uncle's golf bags in the back of the cart.
He smacked the shit out of it. He was struggling with a slice, so he wanted to try to like turn his wrists or turn the hands to get the ball and not slice as much, and he just pulled it.
Yeah, it was very. We were both like, we weren't prepared for that. We were prepared for Josh's really good, but that was it.
Okay, well, you got to prepare for me on that side. I don't shank it that way.
Hey, we were just making sure. Turn your face away from the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Don't drink that fucking pop again.
Can I finish it?
No.
Why not? We got very hostile on this episode today.
Just wait.
It's the 25th episode anniversary.
You have burped like 5 times in the last 2 minutes. You're not getting my pop.
I think I don't need another pop. After this, I'm good.
He's going to be thirsty after the podcast. He's going to go upstairs and he's going to grab something to drink. It's most likely going to be another pop.
I'm sorry. Pop just makes me like bubble up in the tummy area.
And it's fine when your mouth is not this close to a microphone and it goes directly to your girlfriend's ears when she gags with spit and burps. It's the whole reason you and your dad make me close my eyes and cover my ears when you spit up.
You mean haka-loogie?
No, stop.
Oh man, got another one coming on. But there's other than that though, golf was fun. You had fun.
Sure.
You had fun.
No, honestly.
Can you say it with a straight face?
I had fun maybe 1 or 2 holes.
The holes you hit it on the green?
Mm-mm. This one I had semi-good shots.
I'll tell you something. You played a lot better today than you did last time we played.
You didn't look at me the whole time, so you don't know how I actually
watched
played.
more shots than you think.
I can hear those when you're facing all the way over there.
Dude, that was a trifecta. That was a double whammy. Really gassy right now.
Ew.
What?
I'm not excited for after the podcast when he tries to fart under the blanket thinking she's not going to smell this. And then I smell it and waft it towards him. He's like, oh, that's bad.
I think I'm just getting exposed this whole episode.
I think the people need to know you more.
Oh, no. I don't like this.
well, I'm not going to say it.
What?
No. They have to guess. I'm not saying it. I'll tell you after.
Oh, no. But other than that, we've been watching a lot of TV. A lot of new TV show seasons and shows have dropped this week. Today alone, we've watched already a couple shows. We watched Agatha All Along.
Yeah, I was really excited for this series.
Me too. Okay, I've been waiting for this since it was released, since it was announced 4 years ago. Or however long WandaVision is.
WandaVision was 3 years ago. Because if Doctor Strange was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago. Because she was...
Oh, yeah, because she was under the spell for 3 years.
Yeah.
Sorry. Spoiler of Agatha coming up now. So please click off.
If you don't watch it, or if you haven't seen it yet, just skip past to the next part. I don't know how long we'll be talking about this for, but just fast it forward a little bit.
If I'm near Josh when he goes through the podcast, I'll tell him to put the time frames in the description.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Yeah.
It's not that okay.
No, I just had to figure it out. I know how to do it. I just had to figure it out. Figure out what the time frame is.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I like it a lot. I think it's really
too.
funny. I think we're seeing a side of Agatha we didn't see in WandaVision. We saw maybe a snippet of it, but it was more so she was the villain in that story.
Yeah, she didn't really have an origin.
Exactly.
I mean, she did, but not really.
Yeah, she was the villain. She was the one that, when in all reality, I guess Wanda was technically the villain too, but from, I feel like, a Marvel perspective of an audience, from Wanda being the hero that she was prior to WandaVision, Agatha was the villain of the story. So what she wasn't very much in tune in our brains. And
we still don't know if she's a protagonist in this.
I think I have theories of this show, but we can talk about that after we go through the episodes if you want.
Okay.
But I do have theories.
Because that first episode, I swear, confused the shit out of me.
Well, WandaVision, the first episode, confused the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, well, yeah. It almost seemed like you had to be on something to watch that show.
I don't think my mom and dad finished that series because they were just confused They were just confused watching it.
Oh man.
I'm so happy you're sleeping at your own house tonight.
Yeah, that is true. It was really, I thought it was interesting. What really threw me in for a loop is when they flipped it.
At the end
there.
I just when at the end of the last episode when they were talking about you haven't been yourself, everyone's been taking part in helping you. They thought she had dementia or something. I feel going through the motions of things.
Yeah.
And after that was announced at the end of the first episode, we watched the second one obviously right away. And I was I kind of want to rewatch the first episode and think of it as her in her house, walking around the neighborhood doing all of that, because in the second episode she was I'll drive, and she's sitting in that makeshift car that she made in her trance. That's what she's sitting in when she's in her car the whole first episode.
No way.
That's the only reason she would have that in her living room.
Oh.
She thought her house was the police station because she locked that guy in the closet when she told him it was going to be the jail cell.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean now?
I get it. Yeah,
like I
want to
watch the whole first episode to like think like what part of the neighborhood or what part of her house is this? Because he said people have been coming to drop off groceries. So I'm assuming her house was the office for her. So when that neighbor came in as like the chief, like he came in just to check on her because he goes, Agatha, how are you?
Oh, and what else was cool is the whole like that I forget the black heart, right?
I guess they called her Agnes, not Agatha.
Yeah, they called her Agnes too. But that chick who was the black heart, whatever, she came in and all she was talking about, you got to get your perp. And she thinks she's talking about perpetrator because she's a cop or a detective. And now I'm like, oh, I get it now. It is the purple, purple. Get her purple back because she has no powers. Wanda took away her powers after WandaVision.
Because when the Blackheart girl and Agatha see each other again, she's like, wait till I get my perp back. And then that's what clicked to Jocelyn Knife. She goes, that's why she kept saying perp. I knew she was saying it too much.
Yeah. I'm like, there's no way after every time she said perp, Agatha's face would go from, you know what I mean? There's no way that does not happen.
Yeah.
But episode 2,
it was good.
Beginning of it was wild.
I'm excited.
She was naked.
Well, you didn't see anything but her butt.
You saw that's not just all butt. That's like all butt, all legs. Like that's full on like that's not like a sneak. You know, like movies do a sneak.
It's still her butt.
You got full mooned. Full mooned.
I feel like
You good there?
I burped and I moved away from the microphone.
You burped.
Yeah, but I don't burp loud and you know it. When she went up to Kitty, but her name in there is Mrs. Davis, but she keeps calling her Mrs. Hart because that was her name in WandaVision.
Okay. You're talking about
Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty Foreman.
Yes.
Yeah, her character.
Yeah. So when I just thought it was so funny when she walked up to her. She's like, I'll get us a green witch, don't worry. And she goes, hi, have I told you these plants look so good today? Like, she's like, I'm going to take this human with me. Like, no witch.
Kidnaps this lady.
But do you want to get in my theories now? Or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
One, I think Mrs. Davis has some witch blood in her because there's no way that door opened without her being a part of it. Because I thought the door didn't open at first because she wasn't a witch.
Well, isn't that dude not a witch yet?
Well, he's a warlock, technically, because you're not a witch. You're a witch if you're... As far as I understand it, you're a witch when you're a woman and you're a warlock when you're a man.
Okay.
But anyways, he wasn't near them anyways when the door opened.
Oh.
He was upstairs still with the Salem witches.
Oh. Okay.
He ran down as soon as she opened up the door because he goes, is this the path? Okay, great. We need to go. And he runs down.
Oh.
So
okay. I got it.
I think she has some witch blood in her. Even if it's very, very slim to none, there's no way that door would have opened.
She's got this much.
But I'm saying there's no way that door would have opened if not.
Yeah, that is true.
I feel like the teen guy is... so he's obviously bewitched by someone to not say his name or anything, right?
Do you know who I think it is?
Go ahead.
I think it's the Scarlet Witch.
You think Wanda did it to him?
Yep.
For what?
Because I think she knew how good his powers are or could be. And she knows how much of a fan of Agatha he is.
See, I think he is... Okay, I have two theories. One, I think he's the Blackheart's little brother or son.
Okay, keep going.
Or I think when Wanda had the dark holes or whatever it was called. What is that book called?
Oh, that book of spells?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
think when she had that, she recruited people to help with the magic or whatever, because there is just one scene in the whole two episodes where he has black tips on his fingertips, and you only get that if you do dark magic, because he pulled his hands down right away during that scene.
Yeah.
So I think he has the book now, or he had it with Wanda and he's still using the little spells that she gave him.
I like it.
You know? Because also, there's that whole thing in this 2 episodes where Wanda's dead, hypothetically. But one, Marvel does not kill anyone off screen.
No, that girl ain't dead.
I'm saying Marvel kills no one off screen. And I told Josh this when we were watching, I only think Agatha was able to break from Wanda's spell because, 1, Wanda is weak. 2, the teen said that he broke her spell. So I think the spells that Wanda gave him helped him break the spell.
Yep.
And I think he's going to betray her.
I think he did something the Scarlet Witch.
I have a theory in my brain that it is Scarlet Witch, but
you do?
I just don't think I believe it.
Oh, that could be a good one. That could be a good one. That what is that kid's name?
I don't know. He can't say it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kid who can't say name. Could be Wanda Maximoff.
Like, I don't.
And that's why he.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it's actually him, because I was gonna say maybe it's her son from another universe, but both her sons had blonde hair.
And yeah, that wouldn't be. That wouldn't be.
It would be possible.
No.
It would be possible.
I don't know.
They opened so many multiverses over the quarter of those 3 years. There's no way that they could not say that someone slipped through. Maybe he's the Scarlet Witch in his universe.
Could be. But talking about all this Marvel talk and villains, because Agatha is a villain. She is a villain.
Yeah, but I like what is it called? Anti-heroes. I feel like she's gonna be an
anti-hero. But I got a game for you. We're bringing back the ChatGPT top 10s. You get 3 strikes.
Villains?
It is.
How did I know?
It is the top 10 most popular villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Do I get 3 strikes again?
3 strikes.
Is Loki considered a villain?
That is number 2.
Okay. Loki's my favorite villain, by the way.
Yeah.
I have Harry Potter in my head right now. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Some of these are a little hard.
Thanos.
That is number 1.
Yeah. Red Skull.
That is number 8. All right.
I'm trying to think now. I had one in my brain and it went away.
Think about like some of your favorite MCU movies.
I am. Oh, Ultron. That's not one of my favorite movies.
Ultron is number 5.
That's not one of my favorite movies, but that was in my brain before. Hold on, I have to think.
There's a couple people that you wouldn't think would be on here.
See, there's some villains I don't know their name or I can't remember their name.
You explain. I'll let you do that. If you could.
Hold on, let me think.
No. Well, I can't have it silent.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because that's just not how the show works. We don't rock with silence. You got to just keep it flowing.
I rock with silence all the time.
Talk in your mind.
All I can think about is the villain from the first Avengers. I know it's Loki, but who possessed Loki that's in the first Guardians of the Galaxy? Like Rowan, is that his name? Like
that's 1 strike.
Okay.
Got 1 strike. You got 2 left. you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is Bucky considered a villain?
Yes, that is number 10. Winter
Oh.
Soldier is number 10.
He's on number 10. I guess he's more anti-hero than he is. But so is Loki. I don't know. I wouldn't consider Black Widow a villain.
No, she's not no villain.
Yeah, but some people consider her an anti-hero.
She ain't.
I'm saying in the beginning.
Oh. I don't think so.
I'm just saying. That's what people say. Wanda?
Is that
No, it's me thinking out loud.
Okay.
Helena.
Hella.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is on there, number 4. She is number 4. So you have 1 being Thanos, 2 being Loki, 4 being Hela, 5 being Ultron, 8 being Red Skull, 10 being Winter Soldier. You're missing number 3, number 6, number 7, and number 9.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go through the movies in my head.
And I will say 2 of them or 3 of them are from the same hero.
Okay, you still gotta let me think of the movies in my head.
That narrows it down to movies that or characters that have multiple movies.
I understand that, but you keep breaking up my thought process every time you say something.
Yeah, but I gotta keep the flow.
You know what? Then just say
going. I ain't gonna say him. Come on.
I'm just gonna guess random people now.
Okay.
Quinn's dad.
Who?
Quill's dad.
No, that's 2.
Okay.
Think of my favorite hero.
No, it's okay.
Really?
Yeah, because you keep talking when I'm trying to think. Can't think.
Well,
Can't think. The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I don't even know who it was.
no.
Yeah.
If
okay.
we had a prize, you would not have won it.
No, I would have won it anyways.
The top 10 most popular MCU villains of ChatGPT. 1 Thanos, 2 Loki, 3 Killmonger from
I know
Black
who
Panther.
that is.
Okay. Hela,
How do you...
Ultron,
Everyone knows who that is.
Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. He's considered in the MCU now.
Obviously.
Vulture. That's the first Spider-Man Homecoming villain.
I know.
Okay. Red Skull, you got right. Mysterio.
You see, guys,
And Winter Soldier.
when I was thinking of movies in my head, I was trying to remember who was the villain for the Spider-Man movies, and then Josh kept talking, so I kept mixing up Spider-Man movies in my head. So I wasn't always thinking of the Tom Holland ones. I was trying to. I was also had Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in my head, and I couldn't differentiate them. That's why I started guessing random people.
You don't know. You don't remember who the villain is for each one, like off the top of your head.
No, I have to go through the movies in my head. Because I just don't think of I don't think of the whole villain as the main point of the story, because it's not.
Do you know what I should start doing for this game?
What?
I should add maybe a 2-minute timer or a 3-minute timer for the top 10 or a
And
minute.
you don't talk?
No, like a timer. You have to get in that amount of time.
But I'm saying you give me time to think instead of talking.
Yeah. I think that's what I might start doing. I'll start implementing it next.
You heard him, folks. He will let me think from now on.
But you only get a minute for the whole thing, or 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Thing. Okay. Be the 120-second challenge.
You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I probably am really annoying to people because I'm so irritable today, but I'm just so tired.
It's been a long day, babe.
And I work tomorrow.
But you know what else that we watched today that we need to dive deep a little bit is Survivor. So this season of Survivor 47 released Wednesday. we had no time to watch it until right now, and oh man, I got some burps I think coming on.
Put it away from your microphone.
I ain't got to do it right now, but we watched the show. Finally watched the first episode, and oh my god.
I think I like the cast better than I did last year,
though.
Oh,
100%. But, like, where do they find these people? Like,
they want super fans on there.
Well, of course, but, like, I feel like they should start doing, like, a psychological exam before bringing people on.
No.
Come on.
You can't tell me that Jeff does not love the drama, because that man... during the tribal, okay, if you haven't watched Survivor, skip ahead. If you can't tell me that during that tribal council, when he asked Adam, he goes, Adam, you know, you were talking about how these people don't like you. They didn't cheer when you opened your coconut. What happened there? You cannot tell me that man, before he said that, was laughing his ass off like, I'm going to ask this. You ready? You ready for this? Like,
I will tell you something. That Adam character, what's up with that?
I think he, has did you hear that?
What happened?
Did you hear that?
Was that me?
I don't know.
I think that might have came from me.
Okay.
Came from my body.
Okay. I think he has, what is it called? Self-esteem issues. And he's a pick-me.
Okay. Dive deep.
Like, for one,
Dig.
when Jeff asked him, like, his name or whatever, he immediately goes, my name is Adam, and I am so happy to be on Survivor because in high school I was not Mr. Popular and I've had 4 friends. So, I'm excited. And then they asked John, who is the guy that he became friends with before everything happened. And John was like, 4 friends in high school? That's so cool, dude. I wish. Like, they were both pick-me's competing with each other.
Yeah, when I heard that, like, I'm not one for, like, I don't usually go towards the people that come in with a sob story. And that's like trying to come in with a sob story. Like, some of them are pretty messed up, which you're kind of like, you can't, like, root against that.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes, bro, like, these people on these shows, and I'm not just saying with Survivor, I'm saying with, Big Brother, Amazing Race, like, these shows, man, they got these people on there that try to have this narrative that they just have problems.
Well, I don't think that was his sob story for the audience. I think that was his way of letting his fellow survivors know, if you become friends with me, I'll be internally grateful. I will always have your back. I've only had 4 friends in my life.
That's such a bad strat.
Is it not what he was pretty much saying, though?
Yeah, but that is such a bad strategy.
I'm just saying. Also, I also think they were competing to be pick-me's because John opened a coconut and everyone cheered for him while he drank it. And Adam opened a coconut and looked around like, no one looked at him, no one clapped. And that's why he cried after elimination competition and was like, these people don't like me. They didn't cheer when I opened my coconut.
They didn't.
He said it exactly
I swear,
like that.
if I ever have to open up a coconut and someone doesn't cheer for me, I'm going to be so pissed.
He said it just like that. Jeff, these people don't like me. I'm getting voted out. Jeff goes, why do you feel like that? Well, I opened a coconut and no one cheered for me.
Other than that, though, I think the season's going to be great.
I think this is one of the first seasons where there is at least 75% of the people that have announced that they have had Survivor handbooks, have watched YouTube videos on certain things, and they haven't been reprimanded for it. Like, not reprimanded, just like their fellow like tribe
They're
mates.
respecting the game.
Yes.
That's the one thing I like. All these people are respecting the game, and it doesn't seem like, other than that one guy, that there's not that many people that are just bitching, moaning, and complaining. Because there's usually always one or two people every season that do. And those people either are voted out the first week, quit, or make it all the way to the end. And I am so happy.
They don't make it all the way in. They make it close to the end.
They make it to the merger.
And that's Adam.
It is so bad sometimes that I'm just like, dude.
But I feel like this season there has been some dumbasses looking for the way they're looking for immunity idols right now. Like
they're looking for idols like they're gone the next week.
But it's one of those things where they're doing it so suspiciously.
They're doing it out in the open.
Like this so like beginning of the game. Like you have been on this island for like 3 days and you're being so suspicious.
Does that make this new era of Survivor easier?
No.
I feel like if you had all these people, all these just super fans that all read handbooks and did all that. Imagine someone like me who comes into it that doesn't do all that and just watches the show. And like, I wouldn't call myself a super fan, but I wouldn't call myself just a casual watcher. I'm like in the middle. I come in there and I play by the old school rules. Where like, if you're
voting out alphabetical order.
No, not that bullshit. But like playing the old school Survivor, where you create your crew, but at the same time you're working with one person in that crew. These people.
That's how they normally do it.
No, but it's just the fact that they all want to be like in groups of 4. Like you're not seeing. Usually it's twos right now, and it hasn't been like that for the past few seasons.
No, baby. Last season there was a group. There was Charlie and his angels, but him and what's her name, were 2 within that 4.
Oh.
They do it every season. This season they're honestly not even trying to make friends. Everyone's against each other, but it's just the beginning.
But yeah, Survivor is just like. It's different now. It's not the same.
It's obviously different, babe. Literally, it has been going on for 47 seasons.
Yeah, but I'm talking different from like the last like 5 years.
I don't think so.
I think so.
The immunity idols are so much harder to get now.
That's one thing, but I do miss the old like, oh, you just found an immunity idol, and then not the whole beware advantage. I don't like the whole beware advantage.
But they make it hard for a reason.
Well, yeah, but I prefer like just the small little quests, like, oh, you have to do this, like to get the idol, or like you got to do this, oh, you got to do that then to get the idol. Like I feel like
I'm telling you, Jeff wants the drama. He wants someone to get caught in the act.
Well, people are getting caught in the act really easily.
That's because they're doing it so obviously.
Well, people are like jonesing for a immunity idol. It's like, dude, you usually find it when you're not looking. A lot of time they spend. Oh my god.
Yeah, but there's been so many like episodes and seasons where it's after the merger. There's like 5 to 6 people. No, there's like maybe 7, 8 people left. And they're all in the woods right next to each other searching.
Yeah. Do you know what I would love to do? I would love to have a weekend where we go to a cabin. Or not even a weekend. Or like, yeah, I could probably fit it all in a weekend. In a long weekend.
You're making this sound creepy. Go on.
And we play Survivor. We have the friend group and we play Survivor.
Well, yeah, I saw this video the other day. That's why I was talking to you the other day about this combined Bachelor and Bachelorette trip, because someone did that with their bridal party. They did a Survivor weekend for their Bachelor and Bachelorette weekend, and they literally would vote people out.
And then they would have to just be the jury.
Yeah,
the whole time. They just watch the games and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that would be fun. Because all you would do anything. You wouldn't do like, oh, you gotta wait till like an hour to vote. Like we'll do like you got 15, almost like how we play Werewolf, where like there's a game, and then whoever wins keeps going. Whoever loses, their team now gets to elimination, and boom, right then and there, you get eliminated. Next game, and then next game, and then next game, and then, now it's a
Yeah, but we would need time
game
to do confessionals and stuff.
We would.
You want it to be quick, fast paced. I want it to be a little bit drawn out.
That'd be cool. Do you know Barstool does like an office Survivor?
No, because I don't watch Barstool.
I'll have to show you it. It's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
Barstool Survivor is actually pretty good.
Okay.
But is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything? No.
We're gonna watch The Circle because The Circle's out.
The Circle is now out, and we gotta watch that.
Yeah. My parents want to go on a trip next year, so we're gonna look at the information they sent me about it.
Yeah.
So.
Bogs Life and Every Inch Counts going global. We going global.
So yeah, they told us to look at it because they know we're saving money, but we have to look at that tonight too and just discuss.
Yeah, because that'd be fun.
I think it'll be really fun, but I also want to look more detailed into it because I have certain requirements it's a cruise. I have certain requirements for cruises.
Okay.
In my own head. Like, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm Josh Bogs Life Boger. This is my co-host, Faith Zimmerman. If you're not inching, then what are you doing with your life? Go out there, do your dreams, build bridges, get over them, and build a boat, slide it down that river, and go to the grandmother's house down the woods and eat yourself a good pail of porridge. I don't know where I'm going with that.
That was 2 different stories, by the way.
It was all put together. It was pretty well done. But if you ain't inching, what are you doing with your life? This is Every Inch Counts, and I'll see you next week. Peace.